I mean, he didn't even make it in.
Oh, poor guy.
I'm telling you, he didn't make it into an alliance.
What's your name, gardening?
He'll be in a different alliance. And I also have my, scooper. So, what is that called? Spade. There's proper terminology. Oh dang, there's like water pouring everywhere.
I'm actually impressed that you kept it alive for 3 weeks.
I'm Coco Cabral, and welcome to Coco's Flame Zone, where I help you to train, transform, and triumph in life. In this episode, I'm going to give you 2 things. One is an update on the parsley transplants that I did with certified master gardener Emily Ralston, so that she could train me to hopefully transform and hopefully triumph over my belief that I had a black thumb with kitchen counter herbs. And the second thing I'm giving you in this episode are pieces from the raw footage of that interview. This is a whole bunch more information specifically about parsley. So here we go. Oops. Wait.
And parsley is, it's in the same family as carrots. So if you imagine a giant carrot, each one of those, that's what its goal is trying to do. But it needs space, it needs water, it needs nutrients, it needs light, airflow, all these things. The supermarket stacks the odds against the grower, against the gardener. So they want something that's beautiful and lush and looks just vibrant and alive. And that's what tempts us. But the way they're doing that is they're putting up to 20 seeds, 20 plants per tiny, 2-3 inch pot. That's crazy. There's not enough root space. There's not enough nutrients. And each one of these could be potentially a big, giant plant. And parsley is a biennial, which means that its first year, it will grow and it's pushing all its energy into its leaves, and then it comes back for a second year and it will create that carrot-like root structure. And it's native to the Mediterranean region. Downtown LA is actually zone 10 on the US hardiness scale. So you're a very warm, very Mediterranean. With parsley, the way we harvest it is you harvest from the outside of the plant. You cut it an inch above the soil line.
Inch above the soil line. All right, I'm going to have to remember that. If you're liking this episode, go ahead and boop that thumbs up so that you can do your part in getting more people like you this information.
Parsley also, it's going to produce its most new growth from the interior of the plant. So we're harvesting the outsides, and the interior is where we'll find the most growth coming through.
Okay, so one of the things that we learned from Emily about parsley is that it grows from the center and we harvest from the outside. This is a major takeaway from me that I had no idea about. So I'm going to hold up close one of my parsley transplants from the original episode that is linked above. And sure enough, check it out. This parsley 10 days later is definitely having new, strong growth from the inside. Oh yes, and the other thing was to harvest an inch above the soil. That was another new takeaway for me. This has nothing on it. This is dead-zo. So those are going. The ones that are dead-zo are just out. Let's see, out. Oops. So what that was, this was okay. This is okay. I was aiming for one that was dead, but this one is okay to harvest because it was an outside piece. All right. Okay. I'll put this on my salad. I feel so much more confident. If you liked this video and you have not done so already, boop that like button so that you can do your part in getting this video and all of this information to other people like you. If you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to do that. And even more importantly, click that bell next to the subscribe button so that you'll be notified the next time and every time I upload either another video from Em or a video from another expert in some other area that I need to train, transform, and triumph in. Also, because Emily and her husband James happen to be subscription members in my flamenco fitness and lifestyle program, if you're interested in finding out more and maybe even partaking in our incredibly empowering approach to life, I've included the link to my website in the notes to this episode. Also, feel free to ask me any questions in the comments, and happy to answer questions about my program and about how you can join. May the odds be ever in your favor with your parsley.